Hello, greetings. I am Dr. Mari, and I'm working on this Breathwork in Nature series. This is the first one, and I am standing right in front of the entrance of the lovely Cape Perpetua Trail. This is in Yachat, Oregon. And the ocean is just over that way. I may take a little recording of that later, but in the meantime, I'm going to enter the rainforest. So come with me. I want you to see how amazing this place really is. And I am excited to have this session with you. So, nature. Ah. Nature is one of the most amazing experiences for me in so many ways because I believe that nature helps us feel not only grounded, but also balanced, and it resets our nervous system. And it doesn't really matter where you are in nature as long as you're recognizing these energies. However, there are some amazing places too. Like this place is my favorite. And I'm just going to walk this. I'm going to be behind. I'm right here. And thinking about you entering into this rainforest. Start to breathe. Start to breathe. Where's that breath in the body when you breathe consciously, intentionally? Where's the movement? What will be the best breath technique to really feel grounded? I think that nature has a big impact in that way. And like I said, no matter where you are, there's all kinds of places you could just put your feet in the grass. You can lean against a tree. That can be plenty. Oh, look at the towering trees. So amazing. So do you understand? See what I mean? Like we can be in nature in a park, in our backyard, but it's doing it intentionally as a practice. And also recognizing how you feel in the nature scene that you create. And I'm creating here for you this walk up in Cape Perpetua. This is just so very exciting for me. I have had a long time relationship, almost going on 10 years. I think it's been 9 years since I first came to this rainforest. I, of course, live in Florida, but I did live out here for a while in the Newport, Oregon area. So I came to Yachats and Cape Perpetua quite a bit. I've also had my retreats out here that I do annually. And this year I'll be back in a couple of months to offer a holotropic breathwork in this area. So I am excited about so many things. This is like my heaven, literally. I don't know how else to say it but that. So I hope you've been breathing with me. And like I said, thinking about, another thing about like being in nature, just walking in nature is the feeling under your feet to really make each step intentional, mindful, and sensing energy. So that's where we begin. Just sensing, feeling, noticing the surroundings, the effect that you feel. Right now, I'm using my senses and that of hearing because I can hear the ocean in this one area as you come into the Cape Perpetua, just off to the right as you come in. It's the ocean. Don't know if you'd be able to see it, but there's blue in the back, a little lower. And just right over here is the ocean, and I can hear it. How amazing is that, right? Oh my God. So don't fall. Look at this here behind me. Holy cow, right? Oh, I love the like fractal images from the leaves and that sort of misty quality that Cape Perpetua has. I like the colors, all the different mosses and greeneries. I like that here in this particular forest, there's like death and rebirth all together. Here's like, things dying that have been dead for a while. Old growth. It's an old oak growth tree. And also newness, brand new birth, right? All of the, look at that. Oh, so good. So it's old and new, death and birth, and just glorious. I don't know anybody who has been here that would have anything bad to say, except for maybe I took them too far on the trail. They were a little winded, right? We'll say. But what I would like to do is a little breathing practice with you here. And I'm just looking for the right spot. So let me allow you to explore as I am what my view is. Yes, deep breaths. It's really where we are going. Oh, there's a bench just waiting for that space, or I mean, for me and you to sit on. That was the place I was looking for to do this with you so I could just sit and just trail right up there. Look at that beautiful scenery. Yeah, we won't do this too long because I want to do it with you, but also I want you to know that you can play this back, do it again, whatever works best. And what we're going to do is just simply a belly breathing, because I feel like that can be so grounding as well. Really allows you to, as you get comfortable in your seat, like feel relaxed. Let yourself sink in as you take those conscious, intentional breaths. And that as you do that, and maybe if it feels right for you to close your eyes as I'm talking here, to imagine that you're in nature, wherever, in your favorite place, I'm in my favorite place, literally, Cape Perpetua. And taking those deep breaths a little longer into the belly. A little slower, relax, exhale. I feel my body moving. I feel my belly filling up, and it just lifts my whole torso. And then relaxing and allowing myself to sink into my body, to let go what I no longer need, and allowing nature to take it. I don't need it. Nature is very happy to do that. Nature will take away what you no longer need if you ask nature for that. So, staying with those deeper, longer belly breaths, staying with it. Nice, slow, deep inhale and relax. Exhale. Nice, slow, long, deep inhale. Relax, exhale. Imagining yourself being in nature, surrounded by energy that is inclusive. I love that about nature too. Totally inclusive. Deep belly breaths. We're just getting grounded. Maybe you've had a tough couple of days or week or morning. And it's good for you to just let go, sink in, be with your breath, be with your body, get present right here, right now. Whatever you're feeling, experiencing. Oh, breathing in sometimes through the nose, also through the mouth, doesn't matter. Either one has that coolness aspect. Just show you scenery here that I'm looking at. Looking out over again here, the ocean. I can hear the ocean here too. I just repeated that twice. But it is a beautiful sound, also with the birds chirping and just being, taking my breaths here, taking it all in. And what comes to my mind is just enormous gratitude for my capacity, for my listening to my intuition to come out here, give myself a little retreat. I'm staying with the breath as I'm talking, so encouraging you to stay with that breath too. And if you need a break, take a break from it. The deep belly breathing is not for everybody, and if you haven't done much of it, it can be a little bit where you feel the energy a little, maybe just yawning. Maybe you're yawning because you're so relaxed, right? Yeah. So whatever feels right for you. And like I said, I'm just staying with the breath here. I hope you could hear the birds as I do. Uh, so before I close, I just want to say something also about inclusivity in nature. That nature sort of embraces us in this way that we feel how we feel like we belong. We connect to the energy just naturally. Like I said, it resets our nervous system so we can naturally reconnect to the energy or reconnect and balance our nervous system. And it's a beautiful thing to recognize that while you're feeling it, to know that that's what's possible, to then also feel it. And that's kind of what I'm feeling here. So I think I'm going to go on about my day with all of this. And I appreciate that you're listening in. I hope you get to enjoy some nature soon. And I'd love for you to keep with me on this series. I will be moving to Mount Ash or Ashland, Oregon, but there's a Mount Ashland there. And I'm doing a little retreat, but I will be doing some time in nature. I'll be doing a retreat with a teacher that's I've known for quite a while and has been teaching on the truth for 30 years. And then I will be moving to Mount Shasta after a couple of days in Ashland. That is super exciting because Mount Shasta. Woo, I hear so many good things about it. Same thing with that Mount Ashland energy is nobody's ever said anything that was not good, like didn't have an effect or wasn't a great experience. So yeah, that was my idea is to give myself a little retreat. So thank you for joining, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and let's check in soon. Blessings. Bye bye.